Okay, so we are here now on the last day of CP Event 1, and we'll have a little discussion now about how things have been going on. James.
Over to James.
Yeah. Experiences so far?
There was a lot yesterday.
Yeah, you
had a lot of stuff.
You had your first big battle.
First big battle, yeah, it was great. It was so much fun. The build up beforehand at camp, and just seeing the sheer numbers of people was amazing. You know, there was just constantly a stream of people coming into camp.
Yep.
And then you kind of sat there at the front, look behind you and go,
Yep.
"Are we all going?"
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it was great. You know, I'm gonna wander down there as well. Learning your little group was important. I thought, you know.
Good point.
You know, my group was part of the skirmishers, and we were given clear instructions on what we should do when we go down there. Because most of the time there's lots of bodies, and you don't know where the hell you're going.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So as part of the skirmishers, we're going up the right hand side of the battlefield, which was great. The only problem is we kind of beat the shield wall there.
You did, yeah.
So as we come up over the brow, we look over and go, "There's a lot of people down there." Right. Oh, there's no one.
There's no one else.
Yeah. So there was, and then the shield wall started rocking up.
Yeah.
Down the centre.
Yeah.
On the nice path.
On the nice path, yes.
Yeah.
On the nice path, not the hilly bracken. Yeah. Yeah.
Battlefield, by the way, is not straight. It's kind of like hills.
It's a valley. Yeah.
Very
It's a
steep valley.
So yeah, going up through the skirmishers, going through bushes and trunks and things. So do watch your footing.
Yeah.
Is the most important part.
Yeah.
And think, right, I've got to fight in this now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So his front line going up. There was a lot of talking that happened at the beginning of the fight. Parley was supposed to happen, didn't happen, then did happen.
It did happen, then
it didn't happen.
Then didn't, etc. What have you. So,
all the confusion of the battle.
The confusion of the battle, and of course, you know, it's those sorts of things. It is difficult to keep track of where everybody and where everything is, right? So,
or if you've been briefed on it.
Yeah. Apart from that, then of course you did some non-combat sort of monstering and what have you.
Wanted to talk more about the battle.
We could.
Like the battle.
We could go for another 25 minutes.
Actually, we can give you your own video on the battle. Actually, we will.
Yes. So what you're going to go on to in terms of the non-combat, with a little bit of combat if needed. Yeah. Which it kind of was. So going into a non-combat kind of role, really. We went as druids.
Yeah.
We had a brief, which was 4 pages long, and yes, every page was full.
Yeah.
We had Will, and I can't remember the other ref's name, but he is a new ref to the system. Unfortunately, wasn't allowed a radio. So was actually voice coordinated.
Yep.
Okay.
So Will led the encounter as an NPC with the faction that was involved, and it was good.
Yeah.
You know, I was given tree walking, which means you can teleport between trees, and also.
Yeah, you had like a poisony type blade.
Yeah, I
type
can't
thing,
remember what it was called now.
That's okay.
It doesn't matter so much.
It was a through weapon that would
silver kiss or something kiss.
Yeah,
sweet kiss.
Bitter kiss.
Bitter kiss.
There
we go. It's so it definitely wasn't. Do you want a kiss?
No, definitely not.
Okay, right. So
that's it.
No. So bitter kiss through, and I did use it. If you're given it, why not?
Yeah.
But it was really good. The players that we were talking to, it gave a real sense of immersion in that part.
Okay,
You know, we were at a camp. We were expecting them. There was a lot of emotion from the others as well.
Good.
And to get then after the encounter, it went really well, and it went to plan, which is my first talky one.
Yeah.
And it went to plan, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Good.
But there was a lot of they had to leave someone behind, and they were looking back and unsure if to go, and that gave immersion. That was really kind of like you know, as the character that I was playing, I didn't care about the person.
Yeah.
But you could really see that and feel that from the players that were involved.
Good. Cool. Right. So, how did it go for you, Rob?
Great. Yeah, great. Really good. I mean, I think two things I want to quickly chuck in here. One is I spent some time at the Ritual Circle yesterday. If you don't know Pastimes, the Ritual Circle is where ritual magic takes place, which is basically where things can be built, created, things that will become important later can be built. And I just want to give a quick shout out because the pyrotechnic book there last night was really fantastic. As things were happening, the timing on the pyrotechnics going off was just really beautiful. I know there were a load of photographers there, and I think James saw it from a distance.
Yeah, so from where I was actually just around the corner, and I was on waiting duty for that party to turn up, and I was going, "Ooh, that looks cool. Can I go over there, please?" While I was waiting, I could see some of the pyrotechnics and the shouting involved with making whatever they were making.
They were doing things I can't talk about because it's all in plot, but they were making important things, and that went down off great. The whole game has been quite pyrotechnical light, and that's been intentional to get people back into being together in numbers more than flashy pyrotechnics. But the timing on those yesterday was just beautiful. And I just want to give a quick little story I heard about a new player, because I think that sums up a lot of how things are going down. So a new player came on. He's the son of a well-established player, but he's out doing his own thing. He's about 14 years old. I'm not going to mention any names, but he's, let's just say, some people playing goblins tried to mug him. And it did not go well for the goblins at all. This new player was delivering flyers between camps. The goblins mugged him. Oh, I should mention he'd been doing sword training prior to the event as part of the Duke of Edinburgh's. So goblins swiftly dispatched, and because he's delivering flies, he pasted them on the goblins' bodies, which I just love that humour. Yeah, he's going to go far.
I think he's going to fit right in, to be honest.
So there's a lot of role playing action and other things that outside the battle happened yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a couple of quick shout outs.
Yeah. So for me, what happened was basically did some stuff in the battle and what have you, got some good footage which you'll see later on, and then my body went, no, time to go to bed now. So that's where I pretty stayed until this morning. But there we go.
There was one more on the pyrotechnics.
Yep.
So I had seen them obviously in the distance from the Ritual Circle.
Yeah.
So I think I mentioned it before, but at 12 o'clock 12 o'clock at night, there is a thing called Ting, which is where a fire is opened to speak to the gods. I'm at the front row of that.
Oh yes.
And you may have seen it. They chuck it's like a mixture of metals into the fire to make it go different colours.
Yeah.
I've seen it before. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm just sat there waiting. Max is in front of me, just waiting, seeing what's happening, listening. People are talking, and then at one point it just went. There's a pyrotechnic right next to the fire.
Yeah.
And I'm sat there going.
Yeah.
You know, it really that built immersion on that part, and it was great to see, you know, the pyrotechnics. You know, based on that, I didn't even know it was there, and I'm guessing the people around were trying to be safe of it, because obviously it's a big spark cloud.
I know the person who does all the pyros, and he's really good at making sure everyone is at a safe distance without knowing they're at a safe distance.
Yeah, well, I didn't even know.
Exactly.
So people were at a safe distance from this pyrotechnics.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know it was there, and it was there. Whoa.
Yeah. Perfect.
But those things are, you know, if you ever come to CP, most of the time you're welcome to them anyway. But they are really good. There's lots of players and a big fire. You will see some footage on that because there was some media crew down there.
Cool. Excellent. Right, so don't forget, people, follow us on, you know, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Just search for LARP Book, you will find us. So I think from myself, James and Rob, if you have been watching, thank you.
Thank you.